Hey guys, what's up? My name's Wang, and I figured I would do a deck profile over my Inzektors. I just want everybody to take into account that these are just for fun right now, and I have 2 cards in here that nobody runs, or 1, I don't know, probably 2, but and then an extra card. So it's pretty fun, and I like it because it's different, and that's pretty much me. I like to make different decks. Occasionally I will upload some serious stuff, but let's go ahead and jump into this one. First off, we have the 1 Inzektor Dragonfly. Dragonfly is your special summoner of the deck. Say Hornets detached from him or unequipped, whatever. Or like MST or something, you get your special summon and whatnot. So that's good. And then going into that, we have the 1 Inzektor Hornet. He's your destructor of the deck, and then he gives your guy 500, so it's good. And you either get your specials or your searches and whatnot, whatever you may need. Next, I run 2 Inzektor Ladybug. I only run 2. I just like it at 2. It gives you guys 2 more levels, so it's pretty good. And then up next, I run 2 Inzektor Gigamantis. I like 2 or none. If I don't run 2, I'm not going to run any. So he pretty much just makes your guys a beat stick and you can get back Inzektors from the grave. And then finally, the MVP of the Inzektor squad, we have the 3 Inzektor Centipede. Centipede is your beat stick, and he's your attacker, and he's your everything pretty much in this deck. He gets your searches when stuff is detached and whatnot, and it's really easy to go into your exceeds and whatnot with him. So I like that. Next, we have the 1 Dark Armed. I like running Dark Armed. You have kind of a good amount of grave manipulation, so I like running the Dark Armed. He's good in late games, sometimes even early games, so you never know. Sandgen, I like Sandgen because he can search out pretty much everything in your deck, so he's always good. And then we have the 2 tour guides, as soon as I can get it. Right, the 2 tour guides. I like tour guide because you can fetch your either another tour guide just to thin out the deck a little bit, or even your Sandgen if you really need it. Alright, I like to run this. I don't know if a lot of people do, I don't know. 2 Maxi. I like running Maxi because of 1 of the extra cards, and then because I like to draw when people special summon it. We're in a special summoning meta, so yeah. And then we have 2 Veiler. I like Veiler because we're in a special summoning meta, and because everything needs their effects nowadays. So yeah. And then we have the 1 Gores. Gores is Gores. My friend wants me to run BLS, but I don't know if I will. But the weird card in the monster lineup that a lot of people don't see coming is this. I run the 1 Krebins because I like to mess around and make weird stuff. So I put a Krebins in there as a tuner, and you can search him with Sandgen and whatnot. So he's good, and it also goes once again with the extra deck card I was talking about. But onto the spells, we have 2 MST. I only run 2 MST. 3 is a little too much and becomes dead drawy to me, but people, like it. Next, I run 2 Zectaliber. Sorry, I hit the camera. 2 Zectaliber. I only like 2. 3 is too many. Also, dead draw to me. Just gets cloggy when you don't need it. So, but he gets 1 back and whatnot, and powers up your guys. 1 Zektohawk. I like the Zektohawk because he powers your guy up by 1,000, and then he gets an Ancient Gear Golem effect, and can and no Mirror Force, no Deep Prison, no nothing when he attacks. The Zektohawk's good. And then for the staples, we have the Dark Hole, the Monster Reborn, the Heavy Storm, the Mind Control, the Pot of Avarice, and the Foolish Burial. I've actually had some questions on the Pot of Avarice part, and that's because sometimes all your Inzektor stuff just gets blown away. But onto the traps. I run 2 Threatening Roar, but I might run 3. But right now I just like it at 2, so that's the stall out until you can get your stuff. The Call of the Haunted for those plays when you just want to get some extra pops in, and you have a Hornet in the grave, so you're just Centipede, Dragonfly, special search, just do stuff. It's fun. Not really in that order because you can only do it once. But still, y'all know what I mean. Next we have 2 Bottomless. I like Bottomless because Bottomless is good in pretty much any deck and a lot of people run it. So yeah. And then 2 Compulse. I like the Compulse for those plays when you're like, Zen Mains. Zen Mains is a perfect play. Just boom, and go over it. People try to stall out with Zen Mains, and yeah. Next we have my 3 techs in this deck. 2 of them are right here. Magic Cylinder. They're not like techs or anything, but I run Magic Cylinder because Magic Cylinder's pro. And then finally, the one card nobody sees coming, or if they do, they're cool. I run Deck Dev because your stuff is dark, so why not? Just blow stuff up. So I like Deck Dev. Deck Dev is definitely good to me. I was thinking about the Eradicator, but I was like, that's a little too iffy, so I didn't run the Eradicator. On to the extra deck. First off, we have the weird extra deck card I was talking about. That card is Dark Diviner. Dark Diviner is so good. He gets over BLS, pretty much. Like, if you just get him out and you attack the BLS is gone. So, he's good. He's good. He's good. And then, I think it's damage. No, if he destroys something by battle, which is anything, he's just like, phew. Destroy something by battle, you get to mill 3, so he has an Iron Chain effect. Then we have TG Hyper Librarian, just because if I do sync, I might want to draw if I sync again. I don't know. This is just random cards. Catastor, Black Rose, the Iron Chain. I like Iron Chain and anything. And then on to the Exceeds, which is the main part of the extra deck for this deck. 1 Giga Brilliant. I actually run number 12. A Photon Strike Bouncer. I need a secret one. 1 Exabeetle. It's a little iffy. 1 Cirrus. 2 Exostag. Exostag is boss. I love it. 1 Zen Mains. 1 Simsimpo. 1 C39. 1 Leviathan. And to go with the C39, we have Utopia. So that's it for now, guys. Tell me what you guys thought about this and about my weird little text, man. So comment, like, and subscribe.